has been an interesting history for the internet in Uganda. I first engaged with it from a university setting, and this is when people like Charles Musisi were involved in setting up points of presence and the like.
It came to Uganda in the form of email initially, and it was very rudimentary, basic. So there was a server in Makerere, which was actually managed by Charles Musisi, which would pick mail from London, I think Longnot or some place like that, and bring the mails to that Makerere server. And then local users, mostly academics, but also those of us who are in industry, would dial in to pick our mail.
I remember getting involved with MTN. At One2Net, we were responsible for MTN's first dial-up internet on their phones. So and that was a Nokia 5210, I think. They attach it to a phone with a cable and you do a dial-up. And so we did the first branded internet services where MTN will sell internet easy on the market.
It has grown up now where almost it's ubiquitous. I mean, almost anything can connect you to the internet. Mm-hmm. And to watch that growth, that kind of growth, is actually amazing.
We have invested quite substantial sums, I think now almost $200 million in connectivity. And we've seen numbers increase. Internet users, I think now are above 10 million in Uganda. So that tells you that they are picking this both from the government infrastructure as well as the private infrastructure.
Internet is no longer what we thought about then. We're now buying bundles. Everybody has internet. It's second nature. You don't even think about it the way we thought about it on the other end.
In fact, a lot more people have it than they think they do. Simply, maybe they don't recognize it. Because you may ask some people, do you have access to the internet? They say no. And then you ask, are you on Facebook? They say yes. Yeah, so it shows you that's why I'm saying that there are a lot more people than actually realize that they're using the internet and everything.
But the average person really uses it to chat, keep in touch with others and so on. Still, it's a social side, but it's the social side I feel has grown more than the development and economic side.
If we focus on the under 25, they are using the internet for innovations. We have quite a number of startups or hubs in Uganda.
My name is Mary Hilda Kong and I'm the Operations and Programs Manager at Zimba Women. Everything that we do is on the internet, yes? So the advocacy that we do, we have an online reach of over 50,000 people from Uganda, Kenya, the East African region. So with that, we can push our content, we can inspire people, we can share articles.
My name is Evelyn Amara, and I'm the founder of Innovate Uganda, which is a technology startup that is building solutions in the agriculture space for development companies as well as governments. The internet is very key in most of the work that we do. First of all of our systems are run on the internet. We set up data management systems that pretty much look at how different development companies as well as governments can leverage technology in most of their applications. So for instance, if you're a company that is dealing with the smallholder farmers and you give out subsidies, most of the different development companies give out subsidies to smallholder farmers. And they're always looking for better ways of managing the payments that they give out to farmers. And the only way to do that, most of them have been using paper vouchers or traditional cash. So we are using technology and the internet to be able to digitize that process and make sure that these payments are made in a more transparent, reliable, and effective way. And so the internet drives everything we do. Without the internet, there's no way we can do the things that we do today.
For me, the future of the internet in Uganda, it looks bright because one, the cost of internet has gone down. We are seeing so much government is doing in terms of laying cables, making sure infrastructure is there. If this infrastructure can be used in a meaningful way in terms of the so many innovations, the apps we are seeing, the startups we are seeing, then the future of the internet in Uganda is heading in the right direction.
The future definitely here is bright because the government has prioritized the connectivity, as I told you. And two, we are investing in a number of digital projects. All government services are going online, okay? So that means we must have affordable internet for people to access online.
I would expect it to be more localized so that we're not always fetching content from the international providers of content, but also I go online and just fetch content from Gulu, from Bali, because there is so much of it which affects us locally.
We need to start thinking how we become creators, how we actually also enjoy the internet economy. I feel like we should see a Swahili Facebook or a localized Facebook, because remember, if you look at our economies, for us to actually get the value of the internet to the last mile, we must localize, and we have not done that.
What we still need to do is to make ICT relevant, you know, wherever you are, whether you are in Kampala or whether you are in a patch or whatever, it must mean something to you.